Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your 2025 Halloween reading. How are you doing? Hope everybody's well. Gonna start off your reading with a oracle card. Sun. This is a very specific card. Your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. So this could be like really your son, or this could be something that you consider like a child to you. Sometimes people, they're animals, they're projects, but whatever that is to you, that actually could be your son. That really could be. But just for a broader frame of reference, it could highlight any of those elements. Let's start off with the overall energy for this Halloween season. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Immediate past, Four of Pentacles. Currently, the Moon. And in the immediate future, the Magician. Alright. You got the wheels are turning for you. Something's going on. Some plans. Something's spinning here. Something or fate is involved. Immediate past, you have this Four of Pentacles. You were building something very stable. Maybe really holding on hard to it as well. You know, sometimes with that Wheel of Fortune, we have some energy come in that we don't have total control over. And that can feel very disconcerting when there's elements we don't have control over. This moon suggests that there may be still some things that are hidden. Maybe still some things that aren't quite clear. In your immediate future, you have the Magician, which means you are going to be manifesting something. So whatever feeling of, maybe over the sun, it might be over this, again, it could be your son, or it could be something that represents yourself, it could also be like an animal, a project, a place, but it could actually be your son. And if that's the case, you may be feeling like there's some things going on with your son where you don't have a whole lot of control over it. You're holding on to it. You're in the space of, I just don't know where this is going. You're in the dark. He's only showing you part of what's going on in his life. He's not showing you the full picture. But you are going to take some power back in this, and you're going to manifest something. Let's clarify this Wheel of Fortune. Can we get some clarity around this Wheel of Fortune? Seven of Cups. And here we have the Four of Pentacles again. Two cards on the table now of the Four of Pentacles. You're holding on tight. You're trying to protect him. You're seeing that he's not making the best choices. You can see them. You can see these choices way more clearly than your son can. And you're just trying to hold him back. You're just trying to say, hey, no, not everything that shines is gold. And you can see what's inside of these cups. You know, 'cause sometimes the Seven of Cups, there's things in there that they look all shiny, but they're really just illusion. And you can see which cups are full of prosperity and stable, a stability, and the ones that are just fleeting, that would be spinning his wheels. It's just, you're trying to get him to see that. This Wheel of Fortune suggests whatever's going on is fated. Not that you don't have an influence. I'm not saying you don't have an influence over anything, over any of this. It's just that the universe is also involved, saying that part of this is part of his journey, and so are you, standing there next to him, helping. So don't forget that either. This Four of Pentacles. Can we clarify what you're holding on to? Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups. You're trying to be compassionate. You're really trying to understand in a compassionate way, but you can see so clearly that you are starting to get, you're starting to be like, all right, look, we need to have a come to Jesus talk, because what you're doing, what's going on right now is not for your highest good. But you're trying. It's coming from a place of love. All of this is coming from a place of love. You love him, and you're really trying to protect him. But Queen of Swords is coming out, and Queen of Swords, she doesn't mess around. She tells it like it is. So he might be getting a little bit of tough love from you. For some reason, I'm feeling like this is like a motherly figure. It could be, it's just like more of a feminine energy, kind of protecting her son. Yeah, let's clarify the moon. Yeah, the High Priestess and King of Cups. Here's the masculine counterpart to that Queen of Cups. Okay, so you're not alone in this. There's another masculine energy also standing there saying, no, I see it too. He's not making the greatest decisions. You guys are... So that's... You're not alone in this. You do have somebody, you have a support network standing next to you saying, no, he's not making the greatest decisions. But what can we do? What do we do? And the High Priestess is here to help guide you through this time where it's not clear on the part that you can help him with. Right now is a good time to lean into your intuition, lean into your gut, lean into the love. Because this is coming from a place of love, and it is cloudy. You don't know everything yet. However, we have this Magician here. Let's clarify this Magician. What are you manifesting? Four of Wands and the Hermit. These energies just feel really entwined. Like when I'm doing this reading, I'm feeling you guys, this feminine, this masculine energy, and the sun. It's really entwined. These aren't that separate. And this Four of Wands suggests that he's coming home. And when he does come home, you may not let him out for a minute. This is going to come from the work you put into it. You have everything you need to get this done. Right now, you just can't see all of everything just yet. However, in the near future, you may not even have all the tools yet, but you're getting them from sheer persistence, because we got this Queen of Swords. Like I said, she does not mess around. But you're bringing him home. You're bringing your son home. And he has a lack of insight into what's going on in his life. But, which happens. Sometimes when we're in it, sometimes we're the last person to really understand what's going on. And we do need that space to be able to, like if you have a piece of paper that's held like really close up to your face, it's really hard to read the words on that. But when we push it away from our face a little bit, we can see the words. You can see the words clearly. He cannot yet. He will. With this Hermit card, he's going to have to take some time, though. So there is going to be an element of patience with this. And I think you may be running out of a little bit of patience. Not enough that you're not going to do this. You're doing it. He's got you guys in his corner. He may not feel like he has you guys in his corner, but he does. Oops, just dropped a couple cards here. Let me grab these. Let's get a couple cards from the universe. Some advice. Let's get some advice from the universe. We have Four of Wands again. Another repeating card. And the Seven of Swords. Yeah. Okay. So, with this Four of Wands again, this is just universe saying I meant what I said. This is not a big spread. And I have 3 tarot decks out here. And we have duplicating cards on the table. So, the odds are that are, it doesn't happen very often. The Four of Wands, again, is just that he's coming home card. The Seven of Swords could indicate that there's going to be, and I don't mean this like in a bad way, but there might be a little bit of manipulation, and maybe manipulation is the wrong word, but he's not coming home, like he's not going to be coming out of whatever mess he's in. He's not going to be coming out of it like totally on his own. Like there's going to need to be some kind of like, hey, manipulation is the wrong word, but kind of like and tricking is the wrong word, but it's not everything is going to be fully, he's not going to know the full everything right away because he can't. In order for this to move forward, there might be a little bit of information he's in the dark with, but just momentarily, just until this thing gets going. Again, it's for his highest good. Because when he comes home, he's coming home. When he does, then he will build this insight. And you guys are going to have the tools you need soon on how this is going to pan out, how to bring him home. Let's get a oracle card to close this reading out. This is a very specific reading. Whenever that card, Sun, comes out, it's always just a very specific reading. Let's get a oracle card to wrap this up. Tranquility. Number 19. Tranquility. The gentle sea turtle swims gracefully through the coral, teaching us that everything we are, everything we need, and everything we bring to this world is already inside of us. The external world can never offer the same level of spiritual bliss that we find internally if we seek it. We all carry this divinity and peace within us, unlimited by place, space, or time. Drawing this card suggests that a spiritual awakening is imminent. Often associated with the feminine energy of water, the sea turtle guides you gently toward the path of introspection and contemplation, teaching you to navigate the ebb and flow of transitioning moods, feelings, and spiritual states that ease, including bliss. She swims into your life to remind you to cultivate a daily meditation practice, devoting time each day to settle down and focus on your breath. Turn your attention to the inner world and let your mind float effortlessly in a sea of calm, even if only for a brief moment. Such a practice will bring about powerful changes in your perspective and in your physical being. Kindness and compassion, gratitude and love. These are intrinsic qualities that will expand as you align your consciousness with the way of the turtle. The turtle represents the way of peace in all things, internal and external. She is considered a peacemaker in Native American traditions. So, drawing this card is a call to connect with that silent, serene inner world and cultivate a sense of inner tranquility that will flow over into all aspects of your life. Indeed, as you draw more of her magical energy into your life, ripples of tranquility will radiate out to everything and everyone around you. Imagine if we all chose the way of peace. What a beautiful world we would live in. I think this card just kind of wraps up that sometimes when we are in a situation such as you are with your son, that we think because you may get some pushback, and he may not fully understand. You may get some pushback. Just know that in the end, he will appreciate it. He will build that insight, and this really is for the peace of him, for the family, for everyone. That this is coming from a place of love. And that's all this is. This is all coming from a place of love, and this insight will be built with time and patience and compassion. And it's really easy for me to say, but it will happen. Just give it some time, give it some space, get that where that piece of paper kind of comes away. You kind of pull back a little bit so you can see the words on the paper. That's what this hermit is going to do. He's going to pull that piece of paper back so insight can be built. But I hope everybody has a great Halloween season. And I will talk to you all soon. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.